What's up, everyone? It is Anthony from Heroes of Anime, and today is Toku Q&A time. So a couple weeks ago, we posted a community post here on the channel asking you guys for your Toku-related questions. I get a lot of questions in my DMs and just in my comments about my opinions on things about, Toku-related. So I decided to host this Q&A, and I'll be answering as many questions as I can. As you can see here is the post, and we got 42 submissions. So that's, well, technically over 42 questions because I did say that you could post more than one question. But thank you everyone for for submitting your questions. I'm actually really surprised about the this outcome. Like I said, I probably won't be answering every question. There are some duplicate questions. Some people ask the same question twice, or there's a lot of questions here, so I might not get to your question. But maybe in the future, if this video does well, I will do another Toku Q&A, or maybe I'll do a live stream. So yeah, let's just try this out today, see what happens. And then let me know in the comments too if you have any more questions, or let me know your answers to some of these questions if you want. So we're gonna start in order. We're gonna start from the oldest comment here. We got one from the Legend of Tommy. Thank you so much for submitting. What are good websites to buy Toku toys? I live in Canada and shipping is absurd. Well, unfortunately for you, I live in Japan. So I don't have to ship from anywhere, unless I buy something from Amazon or something. But other than that, I don't ship my toys anywhere. I literally just go to the store and pick them up. But when I was living in America, I personally used HLJ. I really liked HLJ. I really liked the warehouse system. I know it gets a lot of flack from a lot of people for some reason, but I actually like it a lot. It just gives me the availability to, or actually the flexibility, I should say, to ship my items whenever I want. So that, I like that. But yeah, unfortunately, also shipping is just getting absurd everywhere. It's just a problem everywhere now, because of the situation of the world and things like that, unfortunately. So I would try, like I said, HLJ maybe. A lot of people use Toku-lectables. I've never used them. I don't think they really became popular until after I came to Japan, but I hear they're good. Maybe give them a shot. Dark Barcode Warrior, nice, I like that name, asks, what are your favorite Kamen Rider transformation devices / belts / drivers? Well, the one that comes to mind immediately is the Splash driver from Kamen Rider build. I love that thing. I know the suits that come from that thing aren't like the best, except the Rogue suit. That one's nice. But like, I really like that driver. I really like the Splash jellies. They're really fun. I know they kind of get messed up if you use them too much in the driver, but they're a super unique idea for a gimmick. And they're really cool, and just the Splash driver itself, I really like the look of it. I love the blue on it. When I first saw it in America, when I was still living in America, and I was just starting really getting into collecting Kamen Rider things, I was like, I have to have this. This is really cool. So it's one of my first drivers that I've actually ever bought. Maybe my second driver that I've ever bought? It might be, because the first one I bought was the drive driver at a con, and yeah, I'm pretty sure the Splash driver was the second one. I also have to add that if I don't get to your question now, it might also mean that I am planning to do a video on it later, so keep your eyes out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and also we have a Discord. Yeah, so that link is in the description. We talk about Toku, Power Rangers, Sentai, Ryder, and we also got other stuff. We got Pokemon stuff on there and Toy Hall things, so yeah, go add yourselves to our Discord and hang out. Alexis asks, what are some of your top 6 favorite Sentai seasons and why? That I think I'm going to do a video on eventually in the future, so stay tuned for that. Omega RX says, what did you like while you're watching Super Sentai, Kamen Rider, and other Toku series? Well, good question. I like the action, honestly. The action is really awesome. Like that's really what appealed to me the most when I first started getting into like Power Rangers and stuff, is the action, the suits, the colorful suits. Like that's like, come on, like that's the basis of Toku. Colorful suits beating up bad guys. Like, that's really it. Omega RX also says, what's your favorite toy line from both Sentai and Ryder? Also within your collection from 2017 to 2022, what is one piece from each series is your favorite toy? Wow, okay. The second question is a lot. I have to really think about that one. So maybe in the future I'll do a video about that, because that's a lot. But I could answer the first one. What's your favorite toy line from both Sentai and Ryder? So from Sentai, it'll have to be the Ranger Keys. The Ranger Key toy line, pretty much. Because the Ranger Keys itself are pretty much a toy line. So yeah, I love those. I mean, I got them right here. Bam, right here. Zenkaiju Key, right here. And all the other ones that fell down because there was a small earthquake, but, you know, large enough to knock down all my Ranger Keys. Still gotta, I literally have some down here. But as far as Ryder goes, honestly, I'm really liking the Revice line. I really love these dang Vice stamps. They're so cool. Like that's cool. These are really awesome. So, yeah, probably Revice. I'm really enjoying it so far. Merle Z, if that's how you say it. I'm sorry if I'm not saying that right. What's your opinion on the CGI Zord battles for Donbrothers? Not as bad as I expected it to be. Honestly, same. It's what I expected. I didn't expect anything great. Apparently a lot of other people expected it to be better than usual. I don't know why. It's as good as I thought it was gonna be, you know. The Toku nerds ask, wow, okay, they got like 1, 2, 3, 4 questions. Thank you for the submission. Favorite Toku item of 2021? Ooh, 2021, oh man. Huh, maybe the Zenroku Zenkai-O, like that whole thing. I got it up there. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it, but probably that. I have to think about that. But yeah, probably that, because I love that mecha. There's a lot of good stuff that happened in 2021. So that's yeah. I'm gonna say that though for now. I don't think it is. Yeah. Least favorite Toku item of 2021. Huh. Least favorite item of Toku 2021. Oh. Despite my love for Gokaiger, it's gonna have to be that Memorial Mobirates. That just, man, Bandai really missed on that. Thoughts on Ultraman? I don't watch it, so sorry. Least favorite Ryder/Sentai show. Least favorite Ryder show that I've seen is probably going to be Ghost. I would say GO, but I didn't even finish it, so maybe it's GO, I don't know. Ghost's story was just kind of lacking for me. As far as Sentai goes, probably Ninja. The characters were the story was so they had good ideas, but it wasn't the best. Favorite Ryu Soldier member? Probably Asuna. She's really good pink. Aaron Tan asks, how did you get into Sentai and Ryder, and what are some of your favorite Toku merchandise? Okay, well, I talked about the second part pretty much already, but how did I get into Sentai and Ryder? Well, Power Rangers, pretty much. Kind of like how everyone, or not everyone, but most people, I would say, in like English-speaking countries, in like the States and stuff, I would say get into Sentai and Ryder because of Power Rangers. So that's pretty much how I got into it. Crispy Does It All actually had a lot of submissions. Thank you, appreciate it. When you first discovered subs, what was the first season you watched? Ooh, good question. First one in Sentai was Maji Ranger. Yes, when I first discovered subs, I watched Maji Ranger first. I know you grew up in the States, so you probably knew about Power Rangers first, but between Sentai and Kamen Rider, even Ultraman, which did you gravitate towards first? Sentai. Yeah, for sure, Sentai. In the seasons that you've completed, which do you find the most rewatchable, and which do you recommend to new viewers? Ooh, I like that question. That's a great one. Well, most rewatchable for me personally, Gokaiger. I mean, come on. Another one that I would also find rewatchable is Go Busters. Those two are like GOAT seasons. Come on, you can't go wrong with those. And which do you recommend to new viewers? Honestly, probably neither of those. Well, maybe Gokaiger, just because like I've heard people get into Sentai through Gokaiger, because Gokaiger, you know, it celebrates all the Sentai, so from Gokaiger people get interested into other Sentai that are featured in Gokaiger, so I could see that. But I don't know, I necessarily wouldn't recommend that one. I would probably recommend something more like the standard Sentai. So probably something like Zyuohger, I think, is a good start. And Gokaiger show up in there, so that's cool. So maybe that way people can get interested into other Sentai through that Gokaiger 2-parter. But other than that, I think Zyuohger is a good start. Just because it's a more standard Sentai, and I think the characters are enjoyable and the story is good. Yeah, Zyuohger was a solid season, I would say. Do you have any roll call / henshin movements memorized? Who have some of your favorite moves / poses? Actually, when it comes to Power Rangers, I really like the Ninja Storm morph. The ba 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 ba. I love that one. That one's dope. Favorite moves / poses, probably Geki Violet. I mean, he's got the Muay Thai fighting style. That's dope. I love villains. Who have been some of your favorite villains in the seasons you watch? For me, it's the duo of the duo from Gao Ranger. I don't know how to say their names, but yeah, villains. Oh, I love Enter from Go Busters. He's really good. Enter and Escape, they're both really good. And then I also like Zet from Tokuger. Really, really, really interesting villain. A Emperor of Darkness who's obsessed with light. That's so interesting. Standby loops are what got me hooked. If you could make a playlist for Sentai / Ryder jingles standby loops, give me a few that would be perfect for a walk through the park, a few that would be perfect for a workout, and a few that would be perfect for a night at the club. Wow, that's a lot. But honestly, you only need one. Mighty Brother X, thank you for the submission, asks, what toy gimmick from Sentai / Ryder that made you automatically say nope? That doesn't exist for me. It's never happened to me before. Power Rider 98 asks, how are you liking Donbrothers so far? I like it. It's good. Very interesting season. Are you collecting all the toys from this season? If not, what are you specifically collecting from the Donbrothers toy line? Watch our toy hunting series and you'll see what I collect. Omega RX, thank you again. How did you feel or your opinion on the 6th Ranger Morpher getting remolded as the red Battleizer Morpher in the Disney era of PR? Interesting question. I've never thought about that. Well, I mean, I have, but like I've never thought about my opinion on it. It's always just kind of been like, oh, okay, they repainted it again, you know? I don't have a problem with it. I mean, it's a way to get kids to buy another toy, you know, whatever. Did I ever buy any of those? I don't think I've ever bought any of those because I've never been interested in them. I love the Battleizers, but I've never been interested in buying like just a repaint, you know. It wasn't that significant in the show. It literally just shows up when they're transforming. Like that's really it. So I mean, I don't really have an opinion on them per se. They're there. Crispy again asks, if the US started adapting Kamen Rider again, what season should they start with? Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna say Build, because Build has a very interesting story. And I think that would be good for an American audience. The ones that got away, either in the past or more recent, what are some toys that you decided not to purchase and now they're extremely rare, valuable, or expensive on the secondhand market? Oh man, my mind immediately went to the Demon's Driver. Oh my gosh, I kick myself every day Literally every day when I wake up, I just kick myself because I wish I got that. Now I'm gonna have to pay who knows how much, and hopefully my local book off gets it and I could buy it for an absurd amount of money. Nexus, thank you for the question asked, or 2 questions asks, what motif would you want for Ryder and or Sentai? Ooh, okay, for Sentai, I would definitely want a sea animal themed Sentai. Like a whole team of sea animals, like have the red be like a shark, and then maybe the 6th ranger can be a whale, and then his mech can be like just a whale. Kind of like, I guess, kind of like Juoja, right? Now that I think about it. But yeah, I think that would be cool. Maybe have like a hammerhead shark or an octopus zord or swordfish. I don't know. They could do a lot. There's a lot of sea animals. Would you make an OC Ryder or Sentai if you had the ideas? Yeah, I mean, I would love to. I would love to do that. Do I have any ideas? I mean, that would be my idea, I guess. Purple Basic asks, favorite and least favorite Riders / Rangers. Favorite Riders / Rangers. Riders would have to be pretty much all the Build Riders. Like, that whole cast is just amazing. And the characters are just so interesting. So, all the Build Riders, I love. Favorite Rangers. Captain Marvelous. I love Captain Marvelous. He's cool. I also like Beat J Stag from Go Busters, and I like Akira, aka Tokyu Rokugo from Tokyuger. Least favorite? I can't really think of anyone for Ryder. Who do I not like? I didn't really care, like, not that I dislike them, but I didn't really care for like any of the Ghost Riders. I mean, I didn't really care for that show when I was watching it anyways. Or like the Geo Riders. And like the characters are you know, whatever. And as far as Rangers go, some of the Ninja cast I just wasn't really feeling, like what was his name? Nagi, Yellow, and Blue. What's his name? I don't remember their names. I didn't really like them. I mean, not that I didn't like them, but they just weren't that interesting to me. The Zenkaigers are okay to me too. They're not my favorite team. I don't know. I'm just not as invested in those characters. Maybe because, like, you know, like 4 of them are robots. I don't know. Maybe it's that. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Dorade Monk, if I'm saying that correctly. Thank you for the 5 questions. Wow. Number 1, who is your favorite secondary rider? Banjo, Ryuga from Build. GOAT. He's the GOAT. Number 2, who is your favorite tertiary rider? Probably Grease. Probably Grease, honestly. I love Build. 3rd, who is your favorite dark rider? Ooh. Probably Cronus? No, Evil. Yeah, Evil from Build too. Build is so good. 4, who's your favorite female rider? Oh, okay. Well, there's no female riders in Build, so I can't say anyone from Build. But I do like Kamen Jean. I like Sakura. She's probably the best written female rider ever, I would say. Maybe, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if I'm right about that. But she's really well written. It's a good direction for female writers, I think. Which do you think you like more, Super Sentai or Kamen Rider? Sentai. I will always lean towards more Sentai. Crispy, once again, wow, thank you so much. Sometimes seasons can drag, whether it be storyline, characters, or maybe there's just not enough time in your personal life to watch. Which season or seasons drag the most for you while watching? Wow, that's a great question. I would say the one that I'm trying to currently watch now is Zenkaiger. Things just keep getting in the way. That's just something that I keep holding off on. But I think there's a reason why I'm holding off on it, is because I'm not super invested in these characters. Even like Kaito, even Zenkaiser, like I'm not super invested in him. Like he's warming up to me, definitely. Like, but it's slow. It's really slow. Same with 2 Kaiser. It's slow for me to warm up with him. But I feel like I will definitely like them a lot more by the end of my watch. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Maybe I think it's just because 4 of them are robots, and like I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I do appreciate Toei trying to do something new with Sentai. I really do. Like it's awesome. It's so unique. But I don't know if it can work again. Watching miniature models transform and connect was absolutely my favorite thing as a kid. What are some of your favorite Gatai sequences? Ooh, that's a good one. I really like, I don't know their names in Japanese, but I really like the Lost Galactabeasts transformations. I thought those were always fun. I love Lost Galaxy, so that's probably why. And then also, actually, no, I like all of them. I like all of the Galactazords, or the Megazords in the Lost Galaxy. I really like all their transformations. I think they're all really cool. What else? Super Train Megazord from Lightspeed Rescue. That one's fun. Lightspeed Rescue, I think, also has good transformations. And then also, despite me saying how it's not one of my favorite Sentai seasons, but I do like the Ninja Gatai sequences. I know they're CG, right? They're not like, you know, actual models, but the one, what's it called? I don't remember the name. The one that has 6 separate Zords. It was like the last mecha, right? Was it the last mecha? Yeah, I think it was the last mecha. Yeah, the one with 6 Zords. It's like fire and stuff. Well, I don't remember that one. Geki. No. I'm thinking Geki Tao? No. That's Jungle Fury. That's Geki Ranger. I don't know. I don't remember. Let me know in the comments. 01 asks, which Sentai song is your favorite top 10 list? Oh, top 10 Sentai songs. Actually, I'm going to be doing a video on that too, so stay tuned. Woomy Panda, thank you for the submissions. What's it like living in Japan? Are anything you had to adapt to while there? Is there anything language barriers? Any tips for people who would like to live in Japan? Oh, okay. Well, this has not so much Toku, but that's an interesting question. I'll answer it anyways. First of all, as a Toku fan, it's great living in Japan. I am surrounded, as you can see. Anything you had to adapt to? Is there anything? I mean, yeah, definitely language barriers. I mean, I don't really speak Japanese. I'm slowly learning, but yeah, I definitely a lot of adapting to like just everything pretty much. One tip I would say is when you're here in Japan, is just pay attention to what people are doing, pay attention to how people act on the train or at the station or in public anywhere. Just pay attention and you'll pick up like kind of like the social norms and social cues. And before coming to Japan, do your research. Just do your research about Japan. Like, Japan is more than Tokyo. I live in Hiroshima and it's much different from Tokyo. So yeah, just, you know, yeah, do your research. And most importantly, how cool is it to visit stores to get Sentai and Ryder merch as well as ordering straight from P Bandai? Oh, it's amazing. Go check out all my videos if you haven't already. It's amazing. It makes things so much easier and I don't have to pay any shipping fees. It's great. Any restaurants you recommend from Japan? The Kamen Rider restaurant, I guess. I've never been there yet. So one of these days I'm gonna have to go there, but I'm sure it's great. The Shawnee Boy 16 asks, since dinosaur themed and ninja themed Sentai have been used a couple of times, do you think dinosaur ninja themed Sentai would be cool to see? I think ninja dinosaurs would be cool to see. And I'll answer one more. Since Kamen Rider O's made 10-year anniversary movie, which Kamen Rider 10-year anniversary movie you want to see next? I would love to see Build. Are you kidding me? I would love to see X-Aid too. The next one for me would probably be, no, you know what? It would be Drive, but I don't think a Drive one would happen because the actor is really famous now. So the next probable one would probably be X-Aid. So yes, X-Aid. And then Build after that. And those are all the questions I will answer in today's video. I got through most of them. I skipped through some that were kind of repeated already. or ones that I really just have to think a lot about. Maybe in a future video I'll address those questions. Maybe I'll do something similar to this where I post on the community post and have you guys submit more questions if you want, or I'll do a live stream or something. Let me know in the comments more questions if you have any, or if you would like to answer some of these questions for yourselves. I'm actually pretty curious about some of your answers. So thank you all so much for submitting the questions. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Follow us on all of our social media down in the description below, because of course we will always have good Toku videos like this. And of course, join us on Discord once again, because we got a lot of stuff on the Discord too. So thank you so much once again, and we will see you all next time.